This month is all about posture and how to be aware if we have correct posture and modify poses if we are struggling with our posture. Maybe we have been walking around like this or sitting in front of a computer for hours on end. So we're going to start at mountain and we're going to roll the shoulders down and back. We're lifting, drawing the tailbone down so the coccyx down, creating a neutral pelvis and a nice tall spine. So as we're lifting the breastbone or the sternum, really opening the chest. So now what I would like you to do is to do it at the wall and see how that feels. So the feet are not up to the wall, they're a little bit forward. Okay, the buttocks are going to hit the wall, and we're going to see if we can get our shoulders on the wall without letting the rib cage pop up. So a lot of people will just cheat and the rib cage comes forward and all of a sudden their back is really arched, but they're against the wall. But it's not really good because that's not what we're going for. We want the posture to be correct. So we can bring the arms out if we wanted. We could bring them. Let's just start down here, okay? And notice where you feel anything any tension anywhere, excuse me. So again, remember lifting the kneecaps up. And each side is going to feel different, and you're going to become really aware. If the glutes get in the way, you're going to step the feet further forward. So we want the shoulder blades on the wall. We're going to pull them together and then send them down towards the hips. See, my ribs started popping out. So we're pulling the ribs down. So now we're going to get a strap. And I have used this at the end of a day, if I just feel like I want to just slouch, I will put this on and make myself a little more aware of how much I really am slouching. And it's really nice. So we put the strap around at basically right underneath the inferior angle of the scapula. So we're at the bra strap area. And then we're going to put them over the shoulders. And then make sure there's not a twist. So we're going to make sure this is nice and straight. So we're putting it basically over the shoulders. So sort of over the bicipital groove a little bit, if you know where that's at. And then we're going to cross them in the back. And we pull the ends of them and make sure that they're still in the right spot. So like this one needs a little bit more. And then what we do is we go right under in the front, so we're straight around. And we're going to loop. Depends how long your strap is, how much you'll have left. And we can loop here. So what that does, it doesn't let you slouch. You can't slouch in this. You cannot do that. It will not let you. So it's basically a super easy version of those like the posture corrector things that you see in the store. You don't need that. You just need a belt. So now come into mountain again and see how different it feels. I had one scenario where I felt like I was tipping backwards because I was so forwards, but I don't typically have that. I've had that one time. But again, it's really nice to make you aware. So now we're going to come to the wall again and see, bring that up, make sure the pelvis is neutral, we're lengthening down, see how different it feels. And try to relax a little bit into it if you can. But I really like this because you can be just sitting in a chair and you can help open up the chest. You can help make sure that your posture is correct. Now the other thing you got to watch for is this. You got to keep that in line. You can't have the head just jutting forward, which is another reason the wall is really nice, because it gives you awareness. Are your ears over your shoulders, or is everything rolling forwards? And that when we have that forward head position, it puts a lot more strain on our neck, and it isn't good. It's not good for us in any way. So obviously to come out, you just undo that. But that's a nice way to get proper posture. And then once we're proper here, we can check in with the pelvis. Are we really, setting the pelvis anteriorly or posteriorly? It helps, kind of takes this out of the equation because we don't have to think about it. You can check in with the lower half and see, okay, am I really pulling one way or the other? It's just a nice tool to help check our posture and to help maybe make some things lengthen and some things will eventually we know maybe what to strengthen to help us in everyday life.